Well now, Aristotle, I believe last time we were talking about Plato's responsibility, and you were holding him responsible for the ideas that he sent through history. Is that correct? Absolutely. However, he didn't do the actual end thinking that transformed those systems into the statism you abhor. Well, that's true, but I hold those other end philosophers responsible for their contribution to the slaughter. So, for example, I would never excuse Hegel, Fichte, and Nietzsche, and Kant. Now, that's an interesting point. Perhaps we should have Kant over for a bit of tea sometime. Or ale, or whatever we drink in ancient Greece. Right. Now, I think maybe we should discuss the exam that we were taking earlier for you. The Sociology Exam. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. First question. The term sociology was coined in 1838 by what philosopher? Auguste Comte, Karl Marx, Herbert Spencer. It was definitely Comte. Now, didn't he also coin the phrase altruism? Wasn't that his too? Yeah, I believe so. Altruism, otherism. Right. Boy, he came up with some nasty stuff. The question, how is society experienced, is most likely asked by a researcher following which theoretical paradigm? A. Social conflict. B. Symbolic interaction. C. Postmodernist paradigm. Definitely C. No. Wrong, Aristotle. B. Symbolic interaction paradigm. I object. I believe there's two correct answers. Postmodern paradigm would work just as well. Let's see. Don't mean to pull rank on you here, but I'm the professor. Sit down. Next question. As the United States moves into the post-industrial phase of economic development, economic inequality, A, is likely to disappear, B, is decreasing, C, is increasing. Hopefully increasing? You're right. Why would you say hopefully? Well, I think economic inequality is good. It implies that somebody is free to innovate, and they are innovating in a way that people are willing to pay them. So, if you've got rich people in your society, it means that you've got innovative people who are benefiting others. Unless you live in a statist society where rich people, have guns. Look, Aristotle, I don't know how many times we're going to have to tell you this, but equality is good. Inequality is bad. Bad. So if people are unequal in any way, that's bad. See? Alright, so if somebody's taller than me, we're going to chop off part of their legs. No, then they would be footless. That's not fair. So how do you implement this in reality? Well, you don't have to be silly like you. Well, my point is, you guys are being silly. Listen, Aristotle, young lad. Sit down and let's do the next question. Colonialism refers to the process by which A. Rich nations share advanced technology with poor countries. B. Some nations enrich themselves through the exploitation of others. Or C. Poor nations shake off control by other nations. Definitely not C, I guess. And it's not B because they're not exploiting. So it must be A. Rich nations share advanced technology with poor countries. Aristotle, are you being facetious? Well, are you saying it's supposed to be B, right? Alright, so it's B, is that right? They enrich themselves and exploit others. Correct. But colonial possessions were the richest areas in the colonial world outside of Europe. And what conclusion do you draw from that? Well, it seems to me then that the rich nation is sharing advanced technology and culture with the areas it trades with, colonial partners, or subjects as you might call them. Aristotle, I think we're going to have to make a list of bad things for you. Colonialism, inequality, and a few others. And you're just going to have to accept that these are bad and stop arguing and accept that these things are not good. Right, next question, Professor.